Dak went out there, man, another day.
Meanwhile,
driving the offense, man. Let me just say this, man. Let me just start here.
Say it. John has a graphic for everything, by the way. You say a player's name and a graphic pops up.
Let me just talk to y'all a little bit about Trevor Keegan real fast.
Yeah, I'll tell you about Keegan.
No. Real talk though. One thing I was looking for going into this game, I said it to my guys earlier. I remember back in the day, we'll be reading the reports or whatever. Tyron Smith back would be hurting.
Yep.
And the whole offense would just plummet. Yep. We couldn't do nothing with Tyron Smith. And on the flip side, if Sean Lee got hurt, just boom, we wouldn't be able to do nothing on defense, right? So what I was looking for, with 80% of your offensive line down, that's 4 out of 5. I hope I did the math right.
You nailed that. Yeah, you crushed it.
Your all-pro receiver, CeeDee Lamb, is out.
Yep. Yeah.
The other all-pro, that's a receiver, but he's not an all-pro receiver, but he is like an all-pro though.
But he's a receiver.
But he was on his way.
Yeah.
Turpin is out.
Yep.
So now we living in this world. I actually shocked myself on one of my shows earlier this week. I said, damn, Tolbert about to be wide receiver too. I said it out loud. I was like, damn, Tolbert about to be wide receiver too.
Why'd you say it?
Because I'm just thinking outside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even through all that adversity, I don't want to keep talking bad about Mike McCarthy, but he don't work it no more. Forget him. Dog, how about Shady and Clayton Adams being able to overcome adversity? I know that's the Jets. But I've seen past teams, Cowboy administrations, versus terrible teams, not be able to overcome adversity.
And not only not overcome adversity, do it in a way that feels dominant.
Yes.
Right? Like not eke one out. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If they would have eked one out with having all of these guys out, we just talk about offensively. Defensively, they still got a bunch of guys out. Lost guys in this game as well. If they eked one out, I'm like, you know what? Hey, sometimes you got to go on the road. You got to find a way to win, even when the chips aren't in your favor. Yeah. But they went out there today, and I get what you said. I know it's the Jets, but they did what they're supposed to do to a Jets team.
Yeah.
Not even fully loaded.
Yeah.
Right? Like not even with all your dogs out there. You went out there and you put belt to tail on the Jets team that you're supposed to put belt to tail to no matter what. So that's also impressive. And I second to what you said about this administration, this particular coaching staff being able to go out there and not spit the bit. Right? And not go out there and have a letdown when we've seen, and maybe that's the PTSD that we have in us, that we've been around here long enough, we've covered this team long enough that you look up and you go, boy, there's a time in the past where you get to these games and they lose it.
Sure.
And it's becoming to feel like maybe that's not the case with this particular.
For one side of the ball.
For one side of the ball.
At least, yeah.
But even today, that other side of the ball seemed like it found a little bit of life. It found some juice. It found some way to get to the quarterback. So shout out to all those guys, to Clayton, to Shady, to everyone in company for keeping the train moving in the right direction despite not having all your guys ready to go.
In general, I want to ask you guys, because obviously based off y'all's responses, y'all are very confident after this win, but where's the confidence level now? Because some people are going to tell you it's the winless Jets, but you had all these injuries.
Which, by the way,
and you overcame it.
Don't overlook that.
Yeah.
Like the Jets, I was telling Voch throughout the games, like, it's fun sometimes to watch other bad teams play and do stuff, and you go, oh, this is why they're a really bad team. And it just shows you point after point after point, instead of it being your team that you have to use the examples of. So, it is the Jets. Let's not overlook that. But,
it's the Jets. But this is why I got faith in them. And football math don't exist, but the football math kind of works now because it's what you did versus the Packers also. And you was minus less guys or whatever. Like you were minus Booker and CD or whatever, right? But if the football math still adds, you still did this versus the Eagles, you did it versus so basically it's the Jets who are terrible, but it's still who you are. You're still this offense that can go out and run the ball, it looks like, versus anybody. Or you can throw the ball no matter who's that wide receiver versus anybody. And that could just be the coaches making sure that all the T's are crossed, all the dots or all the I's are dotted, or it could just be Foe in his groove right now.
Oh, I'm with you. Offensively, I'm with you 100%. I'm riding with you shotgun 100% offensively.
But defense, I need to see a couple more games before I just start believing in your aspirin. But go.